From the Newstalk ZB newsroom, this is News Fix.
In this update, Donald Trump says Russia and Ukraine have agreed to exchange 1,000 prisoners of war almost immediately. It's part of a 3-day ceasefire which the US president has brokered between Moscow and Kiev. Speaking from the White House lawn, Donald Trump says he hopes it's the beginning of the end of the conflict.
I would love to see an end between Russia and Ukraine. That were 25,000 young soldiers were killed last month. On average, 25 to 30,000 soldiers a month. It's a terrible war.
The Insurance Council is stressing the importance of preparing for climate change. The Auckland anniversary floods and Cyclone Gabrielle totalled about $4 billion worth of claims. A new climate change risk assessment found 10 main areas of risk, including water infrastructure, buildings, road and rail. Insurance Council of New Zealand CEO Chris Farfoy says with more extreme weather on the horizon, insurance is more of a challenge. Questions over why Chris Luxon wants to wait until after the election to raise our retirement age. The Prime Minister's announced National will be campaigning on the change come November, calling the existing pension system unworkable and unaffordable. New Zealand First says it will never allow this to happen, but the Taxpayers Union Tory Ralph says it should be an ambition for the upcoming budget. She says the cost of New Zealand super will be 8% of our GDP by 2065.
New Zealand is facing this fiscal reckoning, and super is one of those things that is the easiest thing to make a small difference, would have a big change.
Students at the country's biggest university are waiting to hear what the next steps are after data breach affecting students' abilities to submit assignments and access class materials. The Canvas app went down yesterday, affecting schools like Auckland University, AUT and Victoria University. The Auckland University Students Association says there's been confusion but no worry yet. President Nimish Nalan Singh says there's been no indication sensitive information is at risk. That's news. In sport, further bad news for the Blues in the wake of a deflating Super Rugby defeat to the Crusaders. Flanker Dalton Papali'i left the field early in the 36-20 loss in Christchurch. Blues coach Vern Cotter says it looks like the 37-test All Blacks Lucy has a broken jaw.
He tried to stay out there and the doc said, no, it's not good, so he'll undergo an x-ray or whatever just to see the extent of the damage, but he's uncomfortable, yeah.
Persistent rain in Indianapolis has delayed qualifying for the latest race of the IndyCar season. Qualifying will now take place early tomorrow morning New Zealand time before the Indy Road course starts at 8:30. And a day to forget for Ryan Fox at the latest PGA Tour event at the Quail Hollow Club in Charlotte. He's tied for dead last at 7 over after carding a second round 5 over par 76. That's sport. I'm Sandy Hodge.
For more news, listen to Newstalk ZB on the free iHeart app.